Yo, welcome back to Any Given Sunday. This week I got Mo, Jiggy, Dalver, and Joey here to help break down all the Week 10 action, talk fantasy, and throw a little smack talk. Let's get into it.
Vamos a hacerlo en español completamente. Porque hablo inglés, pato.
Ay, Dios mío. No van a hablar inglés, no. Spanish friends are a little off.
Right, I mean, we're talking about, Kansas City. I mean, let's start with that game.
Denver should have won that game.
They did, but they didn't do
but
much.
they didn't. And Kansas City still undefeated. That was crazy.
I think the statistic is if you're not leading by multiple double digits, right, it's not enough for Mahomes.
But do you think what was it? Sean Payton got outcoached or what?
No, Sean Payton did good. And I don't want to bring it up, but there was a couple of bad calls against. But I don't want to go there because I don't want to offend nobody. You know,
The Jordan factor.
Well, that's what happened. That's the recap, basically.
I don't want to say it. But Denver played really well.
Denver's a different team this year for sure. They're going to be tough. What do you think about Kansas City's defense? So they held them. Denver started off hot, and then they held them.
Yeah.
City's defense is one of the big reasons why Kansas City's undefeated.
I believe, yeah, I think so.
It's definitely not because the offense is setting the world on fire, because they haven't.
Right.
Maybe 1 week. It's about it.
No, and they have been down in most of their games this year. I don't know. After the first half, supposedly they've been down in more games than they've been up, and they still freaking win.
It's going to be tough going to Buffalo this week.
Oh, they're going to Buffalo.
They're going to Buffalo this week.
That's going to be the game.
So that should be their first loss. But because Buffalo's
playing good right now. They're a complete team right now.
Hey, Kareem Hunt looked pretty good in that game.
With the schemes and everything that Kansas City has, bro, it makes everybody look good.
Yeah.
If you're a player, if you're a good player, you're gonna look good in that.
So do you
No,
think that
you're definitely going to have to play your A game, the entire game, to be able to beat them.
Yep. So do you think that Andy Reid is the best coach in the NFL right now?
I mean, you have to say he is.
Yeah. It's what he's doing, and then now it's not all Mahomes. You know what I mean? It's
Package deal.
definitely a team effort.
The whole team.
It's like State Farm. It's a bundle. And they even doing the commercial.
That's what they're both with State Farm. So that's why they're winning.
It's a coach for
And they've lost guys, and they've been able to step it up. And
So that's on the coach because that's the system. They created a system.
Right.
It's a plug and play.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever comes in, they just got to fit the system.
Right.
So the fact that they're undefeated, he's the best coach right now in the league.
Right.
But for the fact that they're doing it with just whoever comes in, you got to give them credit.
Everybody complained about injuries, except I didn't hear the Chiefs complaining about injuries. And they had top people getting injured.
That's true. And it was really the defense that finished the game for that, the offense.
Jaco's coming back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
So Eddie offered me.
Hollywood Brown might be coming back too.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He was gone for the whole year.
He is now. I thought he might be back at some point.
Oh, really?
Cool.
Oh, damn.
Hollywood Brown. He's supposed to come
Really?
back.
Oh, shit.
Maybe.
You still have him in IR, Joey?
No, I don't know. I dropped him. I had to move a spot. But whatchamacallit, Eddie had offered me CeeDee Lamb and Kareem Hunt. Both of them, right? One, Pacheco's coming back, and CeeDee Lamb looked horrible again with Cooper Rush. So, and he wanted Connor for him. I was like, you crazy, bro. I'm not giving up my number one running back for these guys are suffering. They're struggling. But once Pacheco's back, Kareem Hunt might come in third down situations or whatever.
I give you Mike Evans for Connors.
That's interesting. That's an interesting choice.
Can we still do trade?
This is the last week, but everybody's gonna vote. Has a voting power now, so we got to sneak one in when nobody's looking.
I just hope everybody really
looks at it,
evaluates the trade fairly, and doesn't just veto it just for stupid reasons.
Right.
I mean, as long as the trade is fair, even if it's not fair, as long as there's no collusion,
right?
That's the only reason why you should veto trades if you feel like there's collusion, which is really not in most cases.
In this league, I don't know. I don't
Then
think
again, you can look at your squad and be like, yo, you know what? Dalbert's getting this guy. I think he's going to be more focused on winning the championship, and I don't think it's a good fit for me to allow the trade. Vice versa, right?
But I think that's stupid, to be honest. Because as long as his trade is fair, that's the point of a trade, is to improve your team. You're not gonna trade to make your team less better.
Right.
So you're looking at it, he's making his team better and he's a contender.
And if it's a fair trade, right, and you're getting somebody too, and you're losing somebody as well, right? Mike Evans is still the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but to John's point, he's like, he only going to veto it just because he feels that that team will be a threat to his team.
But you have to look at it that way too. If your team is good, but becomes way better, that's one more team I got to worry about.
If that's the case, we should even do trades because people are just going to veto it. What's the point of doing trades? To make your team better.
No, but we're looking at the last week of the trades. If it's a trade week 2, that's a big difference than the last week of the trade. To me,
in week 2 we don't even vote, so it don't even matter.
Right. But if we went to vote,
did it that way.
We should just keep it like we had it. Just do it to week 6 with no votes. Because when you try to do a trade to improve your team, then people are gonna do the same shit to you. And
right now, anyway, because everybody vetoes that bitch. Anyway,
I don't remember the last time we traded.
Everybody's tried.
I don't think we've traded past week 6.
I know nobody wants to. Usually happen between the first 3 weeks, and that's it.
Right.
no, but I agree too. It's both. It's two ends of the spectrum. You could say it's an even trade, then someone says, you know what? No, I don't think it's a good trade because it's going to make someone better than me, and you're in a top spot or something like that. You're like, fuck it.
But I think that's the reason why we did the no voting within the first 6 weeks, because I think at one point no trades were going through, just vetoing. You know what I mean?
Everything.
Yeah.
So what we could do is maybe extend the no veto or no voting maybe 2 weeks and then just cut it off there. Instead of going all the way to what week are we on now? 11?
Right now, pretty much everybody's still in it, right?
Everybody's still in, except, well, she'll have to win all the games and a lot of shit to happen. But
mathematically, he's still in it.
He's scoring that many points, right? He's bottom feeder too, right? In points.
yeah,
I'm doing something. What is it that you're doing, Jiggy? You're always so many points.
Moves every season.
For
he flips a coin. He flips a coin every fucking Sunday.
full wide receivers in the first 5 picks, that's all I can say.
So I feel like the game of the week last week was the Bengals and Ravens, but it feels like so long time ago since it was Thursday.
I vote with you, D. I thought
that was a good game.
Was fucking phenomenal. That was a playoff.
Yeah, that was a good game.
35. Bengals did what the Bucs should have done and went for 2. Hey, they didn't get it.
But Joe Burrow did get a face mask on that throw, and they didn't call it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And they held Mitsiki, or whatever his name is, Gesicki.
That should have been a flag, but
There's no flag.
especially on a 2-point conversion, it's not going to give him a first down. It's just going to get him a little closer and give him another chance for the 2-point conversion. That's something they should have called and leave it to the game and not a blown call.
Right.
So
here we go again. It just that shouldn't be happening, man. At this point,
it feels like every week is something.
But to watch the 2 gunslingers, man, would just go back to back. That was just, you know what I mean?
That was a fun game to watch.
I think Joe Burrow.
man.
If they keep improving his offensive line, I think Joe Burrow, he's still got it, man. That guy.
That defense, man, they need some help for sure too.
I feel bad for Burrow. He's in Cincinnati, and get him some players. They don't want to pay their players.
But what's weird about Cincy is that every year they start slow. Every year.
Right.
They'll lose fucking 4 out of the first 6 games and shit.
And then
Right now they start getting hot. But it might be a little too late because Pittsburgh's playing good. Baltimore's playing good. So it's like, man, that's going to be tough. And especially
That's the thing, man. Pittsburgh. I mean, I know follow Pittsburgh, but they're quietly.
this Sunday's going to be the big test against Baltimore. Yeah, there's 3 top games. Is Baltimore at Pittsburgh, City at Baltimore, and Washington at Philly.
No, you said Kansas City at Baltimore. No, it's
Buffalo.
Washington and Philly's tomorrow.
it's going to be a good game.
That's going to be a good game.
And I just don't think that Josh Allen, or maybe just Buffalo, they just don't have that it to go over the hump.
But they have
to beat a team like Kansas City.
Yeah, their record is 3-1. His record is 3-1 against Kansas City.
Sneaky good.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh
Yo,
And they're playing good, man.
a sneaky good game this week too is gonna be Cincinnati and the Chargers.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's be a really good game too.
But that's again, that's Cincinnati to win. You know how he is, and you
Yeah.
know, top level quarterback.
Yeah, but
One of those games
Herbert,
that he won.
he's not that bad, dude. Herbert
I
is
wouldn't
Yeah.
say he's as good
Yeah.
as Burrow, but he has that potential.
And the Chargers, I think, is the top scoring defense.
The Chargers have been on fire, bro.
Yeah.
The defense has been on
To,
fire.
to give up the least amount of points
Right.
in the league. You know what I mean? So that's going to be a really good game.
average like 13, 15 points they give away
Yeah.
or something
I
like
think the
that.
Chargers definitely got an advantage at coach.
True.
So, and Cincy needs to win that game if they want to stay in contention.
Yeah, no, definitely. I don't know about you guys, but it feels like there's not, like when we first started playing fantasy, like there was certain, you know, amount of players that they were kind of money. Like nowadays, it's like it's so
It's hit or miss.
unpredictable.
Random. Yeah.
You know, like it's very random. Like you can't count. You know, like back in the days, what was his name? From Chargers. So then Thompson,
Yeah.
he was money. You know what I mean? Like you don't have that, especially running backs. Other than
It's all
But
matchup.
remember, back
Henry,
in the day, running
yeah.
back was the thing. Like first
Yeah.
round, you always draft a running back.
They were workhorse. Yeah, they were workhorses.
Yeah.
Now there's committees.
Yeah, there's
Yep.
very
And
few workhorses now.
there's committees in running backs, and then there's at least 2 wide receiver ones in a lot of teams. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
before, it was a workhorse running back and a number 1 wide receiver, and then whatever.
Right.
But now it's like you can have a couple of 2 or 3 good wide receivers in a
one
team.
team, yeah.
Yeah. So
But it seems like they didn't get hurt as much.
Well, because they had
You
a
know, like
fullback.
you had the Priest Holmes and
They used to have fullback.
Sean Alexander and
But you had
you
like
know,
four preseason games, man, to get physically ready, man. You know. Again, people
yeah, that's
complain
true.
because they're millionaires, bro. They get paid to do what they do. You know.
yeah.
Yeah, they got.
And
They
I
used to
think
have
now,
used to block for them.
yeah, true.
So
And
now
I think nowadays,
they
I think people are they're being labeled injured when before they would still play. You know what I mean? Like right now,
Right.
I got a little ankle hurt. Oh, you staying back for a couple of games because we put in too much money in you. You know what I mean? Like before, it's like no, you got to play. You know what I'm saying? Like I think now they just not babying them, but they
Yeah, to protect them more than
protecting their money.
okay.
It's
Their
more of a
investment.
business. It's more of a business now.
Yeah, it's more of a business than before.
They're spending like
The NFL got a big lawsuit from the players.
That's probably true. That's probably why they're doing it like that
You
now.
know what I mean?
You know?
So the NFL has to be that way.
Right.
For that reason too, you know.
Yeah, no, that's a good point, D.
What about
That
the
makes
coach?
sense. Yeah.
Do you think that they're playing with the rosters?
What do you mean?
So like some guys will be questionable, right? And then it's a game time decision, and then these guys go and blow up. Like, were they really that injured, or are they just doing a Belichick move where, you know, they're saying they're injured, you don't prepare for that, and then the guy goes on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Chess match. It's a chess
Yeah.
match.
Well, I think nowadays any little ailment, especially at this time of year, you're gonna be on the injury report. What you gotta do is just watch the practice throughout the week. You know, most guys, especially the veterans, they're gonna miss practice early in the week,
Right.
and as long as they're practicing Thursday, or even if they miss Thursday, as long as they're practicing Friday, most likely they're gonna play. Unless it's it's a really bad injury and it might be a true game time decision. And you got to see the practice destination where they full participant, where they limited.
Yeah, the one that gets me
on Friday is the big day when you want to see who practiced and who didn't.
Yeah, the one that gets me is when they say they're starting, they were gonna start, they're and then game time, like, oh no.
I think you have PTSD from Shanahan screwing you week 1. But
Explain it to me.
it's like, bro, I want to know the exact rule because I'm gonna file a complaint against the NFL and the 49ers.
I want to be on Eddie's segment because I have something.
I know, but I think CMC is game time decision again, bro, or something.
Nah, he can't do it.
Bro, Kamara's always that right now this year for some
Yeah.
Well,
reason.
first of all, it's Wednesday, so
Yeah, we still got the rest of the week. We'll see.
But I think that at the same time they're covering their actors, to
Yeah.
Shanahan said
really
the
fine.
series will be limited in practice Wednesday. He's practicing, so that's good. He's limited, but
I think every time they limit it, they put a question mark.
right. And that's just maintenance,
Yeah.
Make sure they don't work him.
Yeah, but he was limited before he went on IR too. So you never know,
Are
right?
there two Joeys? Are there two Joeys? So you have
Bro,
a
I suffered for 10 weeks waiting for that guy. 10 weeks.
Once you lose the first game, you use them.
No, I won. I actually won this week. The first game I used them.
Oh, you used them this week?
Yeah, I did. I started.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you had
Awesome.
to. Hell yeah.
I have him in the league
Yeah.
too, so I feel your pain.
So let's
But
talk about
Magic, you
that
got a lot
Bucks
of
game.
offers though, a lot of
You
trade
guys
offers.
watched the Bucks game?
Albert?
Nah, for McCaffrey?
Yeah.
No, I ain't getting no trade offers. Nobody wanted to touch him. Nobody knew when he was coming back.
But hey, he might take a gamble, dude.
I wish somebody did.
But I think it's because of that.
I was trying to trade him to the guy that had Jordan Mason. So I didn't get the chance to pick up Mason.
Right.
So I was like, man, maybe I'll try to trade in him and get, because I didn't really want McCaffrey to begin with, but I had the number one plays. I was like, man, let me just everybody else.
Yeah. It's almost like you're stuck
Right.
Yeah.
taking them,
Well,
You'll
no,
see
but
the
they were
name of
saying,
Brees Hall, which Brees Hall,
they said in the beginning of the season he was starting. Everything was good for him to start. Everything was good for him to start.
Oh, no. Hey, but I agree, man. That's some bullshit. Really, from Shanahan, that's some bullshit.
That's some bullshit,
Yeah.
bro.
Missing 9 weeks?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is some bullshit.
Yeah, that was horrible, man.
Yeah.
Same thing with Debo that happened that 1 week where he said that he's all healthy. He got taken off of the injury report. Everything was good to go. Boom. Not even a game time decision.
But he came down with like a pneumonia or something.
With Debo, yeah. And then also that he got injured that game, or something with his ribs. I think he got hurt. The game that he played, like he started and then
the one that he
I think he
played.
played like a couple of plays.
This one was that he was injured and he got off the injury report. He's going to start, and they didn't even say at the beginning of the game whether or not he was going to be uninjured, and they kept him on.
Yeah, man.
And then like mid game, they're like, Debo's not going to start, and it's like it's already halftime. What are you talking about? What the fuck?
It's crazy, bro. They're playing without emotions. Money.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, the guy was sick, bro. He had pneumonia, but I mean, I know we want our fantasy teams to win, and we want the information ahead of time. The guy could have died, bro.
No, but I'm saying, bro, it's not great if you feel good or not. It's not like you said, "Hey, did you just catch the flu right now?" You know what I mean?
Maybe he probably could have played, man.
It's nuts. Hey, Jordan played
definitely.
during the flu. Jordan played.
That's it.
Jordan played during the flu.
Yeah, no, they don't make them like that no more. Man. That's the one. And then, did you guys hear about the FBI investigation on Mahomes and Kelsey? Their homes were they were wrong.
I saw something.
This week. Yeah, like so they just investigated. It's just a coincidence. Like they took like 20 grand from Kelsey's home in cash, and they broke into Mahomes' house too.
Yeah.
Like
That's somebody they know, because who's going to know he's got $20,000 in cash? And where does he keep that cash? You know what I mean?
I think it was Otani's translator.
yeah, I know, right? So it was a teammate. It's either that or it's a host, and they just want people to feel sorry for them.
Yeah,
right.
I didn't hear that.
No, you never know.
He was at a Diddy party, bro. What the rumors are right now?
That's because they know.
Taylor Swift. That she was at a Diddy party.
Taylor Swift?
Yeah, supposedly that's what they're saying. You can't believe shit that's online anymore. For real.
But
The question is he go to the after party?
That's what they're saying. AI shit.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, that's the thing. Diddy threw a lot of parties. If you went to the party, right, just the regular party, are you still an accomplice, or you had to go to like the after party?
You have to go to the after party. They said.
You know what I'm saying?
But if you know what happens in the after party, then you're an accomplice.
Yeah. Isn't that like a song or shit like that?
The fifth. I went to the before party. I didn't even go to the party. I went to the pre.
And then the other one is I guess Richardson is back. quarterback. They're starting him over Flacco again. I mean, I guess I didn't watch the game, but I know if Flacco did. I guess he did so bad.
Flacco's
Oh, he did horrible.
But Flacco was never that guy, bro. Seriously, I never liked that. I mean, he had, he did normal stuff. Like, he was an okay quarterback, but he wasn't never an elite guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Trent Dilfer.
Yeah.
But we're talking about Flacco's career. Or we're talking about right now.
He is a champion.
He is a champion. That's
That was not no spring chicken, man.
He's old. Like now, he's old and washed up. He won a Super Bowl.
A lot of years.
He wasn't no Peyton Manning or Drew Brees, but he had a nice career. I tell you why, he was doing better than Richardson was.
Yeah,
Throwing
Richardson
the ball.
was good. I don't know what happened with him, man.
He can't throw a freaking 10-yard pass. He can't throw a 10-yard out.
Oh, okay. So that's like at the end of Manning's career,
Run,
you know.
and he could throw deep, and he could get hurt. Those are the 3 things he could do.
Tap out. Those 4 things. Tap out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He can get tired.
I need to go, man.
Yeah. I need a break. I need a break.
Also, that's a
Go for me.
point, bro. I ain't never seen a quarterback do that.
Go for me, Joe. Come on, Joe. Go for me for a couple plays, man. I'm tired.
I mean,
Oh, that's crazy.
Shit.
in his defense, at least, he does play like a running back. So,
It does.
It's ugly. I think they're rushing all these quarterbacks, man, to start. All these college quarterbacks.
especially
Yeah.
Same thing as the one.
started 1 year in college. He's very
Oh, yeah.
raw. He's just
Yeah.
a physical specimen. He's like, he looks like a linebacker.
Best draft class.
Quarterback.
I think in about 3 more years, he may develop to where we think he could be. You know what I mean?
With Steichen, he seems like a decent coach, so hopefully he can
Yeah.
develop him.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
Yo,
This is the right move. Flacco wasn't playing good enough.
Yeah, I think so
Even though
too.
he might be playing better than Richardson, but I mean, at this point in the season, you just got to let Richardson get the reps
Yeah,
so he could get better.
It's nuts.
see what he got for the rest of the year.
What about Detroit? Jared Goff throwing 5 interceptions and still winning that game.
Yeah,
Detroit has surprised me. I mean, I knew they were good, but
They're
I
good.
still don't know how the Bucks beat them.
I know. No,
yeah.
Like, that's their only loss in the record, bro. Like, what?
I know.
to the Bucks. That's nuts.
Well, I'm happy, but
I mean, the Bucks look good, bro.
no,
For
Baker.
right
Listen,
before,
we got a great
Baker was.
and
dude,
and
we
we're
were
still
supposed to
slow.
top.
We're still
Yo,
slowing
how
down.
about that play from Baker? How about that play from Baker where he stiffed arm? He just held him like this while he looked for somebody to throw. We were like,
That was incredible.
and then he threw the. Oh man, that was sweet.
Yeah, that was a great.
Yeah,
that
I
was
was
a
at
good
the
play.
stadium.
Bosa too.
I was at the
Yeah.
stadium when that happened, bro. Everybody went nuts. I'm not
Oh, I
gonna say
bet.
they went nuts.
I bet.
Oh, you were at the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That was a fourth down, bro.
Yeah.
Fourth down play.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hold down, bro.
With the game on the
Yeah.
line, bro, everybody was fucking going crazy.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah,
And then you don't go for it.
yeah,
Win it. What the fuck?
bro. I don't know,
Crazy.
man.
Does he have? So, I mean, it's feeling like Bowles got to go, bro. Like he doesn't have that moxie, or he doesn't take that risk.
Yeah, Dan Campbell's like, nah, we going for it.
Yeah,
I love
Right.
that mentality, bro.
Yeah, I
So-
agree, man. I don't
What
know.
What about what about if
I want to see Top Bowles go, and I hate to say that because he's a good guy. Like,
No, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I don't want to wish somebody getting fired, but
Yeah.
he's still
Yeah,
gonna
I
get
think-
paid.
for me in that game was him taking out Bucky. He was hot. He was moving, right? He was shifty, and then he puts in White, and then I think after the press conference he says something like it was White's time or something, and it was like that was just not the right.
White's time.
Yeah, that was not
What?
the right comment. Well, we got a game
Oh,
that's
man.
winnable, right? It's a winnable game, and
Yeah,
the
man.
momentum.
Yeah.
You know,
Are you guys on a bye this week?
Yeah,
and then we
Yeah.
play the Giants in New York.
Oh,
and Mike
shit.
Evans will be coming back. Let me know if you want him for Connor.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
We go. We switch players on buys.
That's it. Don't
Yeah, I'm
worry.
gonna
gotta
take a
do-
look.
You gotta do it before Sunday.
Because I think I got right now like 4 or 5 running backs. I picked up Jalen Warren again.
Oh, you did?
That's a good pickup. I like that pickup.
That's a good
I
pickup.
did because he's starting to. He was struggling, man, but he's starting to ramp up now again.
Yeah, I was tempted to pick him up, but
I almost did, but I already had,
Najee.
obviously Najee, but Najee got a little banged up last game, so
Yeah.
you never know.
Yep. We'll see.
Yeah, this
Yeah, no, that's one thing. The waiver wire hasn't been that exciting
right.
No.
like other years, right?
No.
Yeah.
Like,
That's because
man,
Jiggy got all the players, man.
and the
Jiggy just filtering through them.
Well,
Jiggy has 2 defenses. Why do you have 2 defenses?
he does.
Why not, bro? Why not?
You got not only 2 defenses, you got 2 top defenses. Like, what the
One, I'll give you one.
Jeez.
so what's the
Yeah, okay, gotcha. That's why he got him.
justifying having 2 defenses?
No, but actually, Dalbert took the defense that I wanted because I dropped them because they were playing a shitty team, but I wanted them the following week. And all of a sudden, Dalbert picks him up and he plays against me, and they did good. Chicago's a good defense too.
Yeah.
I play the wire when it comes to defenses, but for some reason I can't get rid of San Diego. I don't know why, yo.
Well, I can't get rid of San Francisco because they auto-picked in the draft and it was early.
That's the lucky boy.
I mean, I don't know. San Diego might be available because they play like 5 top offenses or 4 top offenses the next 4 weeks.
San
And I need
Diego
to
or Los
pick up a
Angeles?
player, but I don't know who.
Dude, I won 3 in a row, and I'm still ninth place.
Damn.
No way, for real?
Yeah,
That
I
is,
won 3 in a row.
what'd you start at? 4-0? 0-4 or some shit?
I started. I was 0-2, then I was 1-2,
Oh, I see.
and then I lost a bunch, and then I won 3 in a row.
Damn.
But I was in ninth place when I started my winning streak, and I stayed because everybody kept winning in front of me.
I'm trying
Or
to
if they lost, they have more points than I do. You know?
Yeah, it's key to have points, man,
Yeah.
in this league.
If the guy that has 1,300 points.
Yo, Mo, I almost had a perfect pick 'em this week.
Dude, that's crazy.
I needed freaking Detroit to get 1 more point. I would have had
Bro, that was my 7-point game, and the half a point, bro.
I got you on that one, Delbert, man. I missed the Giants versus Carolina. Otherwise, I would have had a perfect score.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. And they were crazy, man. Crazy.
But was that
That's
by half a point? Because it hurts more when it's by half a point.
I don't care, bro. You lose like that, bro. By 1 point, by 20 points, you lose a perfect score.
You're watching a game and you get it blown out, you're like, you're already, oh man, I lost that one. But when you're right there, you're like, you just need half a point.
Yo, I was right there, bro. The Giants had the ball looking good and shit. All of a sudden, the young kid fumbles, and the young kid is on my team.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
It's actually a good game for 2 seeded teams.
Yeah, it was. It was. Man. And talk about that. He's going to be the savior, bro. Tracy Jr. will be the savior, man. I can't believe
Yo,
they dropped
Tracy and what is the receiver, man? That's too young.
neighbors.
Neighbor.
I like the
Two
tight end,
studs.
too, Theo.
Sanders to the Giants.
Yeah.
Shador Sanders to the Giants.
Oof. Ooh, that'd be nice.
So, are they going to get rid
He's going to Texas, bro.
Are they going to get rid of Daniel Jones next year?
Getting rid of Daniel Jones this weekend.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, if they start him this weekend,
Right.
Davo should lose his job.
Yeah.
At this point, you have to try something, bro.
He didn't look good at all, man. He missed some wide open players.
Bro,
He got sacked, and he had open players.
two people on the same side. He could have just chucked it.
Yeah.
Crazy. I was the one that was doubting, you know what, let's give him some chances, man. No more chances. Bro.
No more chances for you. You're done.
No, yeah, I was saying the same thing. I was like, man, give him a chance. Because, I thought he had potential. He could run.
Yeah.
But he can't throw for shit.
No.
Well, every so often, he'll make some beautiful throws.
Yeah, every
so often.
But then Zach Wilson.
Yeah, I think he's just scared to make a mistake. You know what I mean? Like just release the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Bro, look at this statistic. The Giants were shut out in the first half by the league's 32nd ranked defense.
The whole half?
The whole first half, they were shut out by the 32nd ranked defense.
Wow.
That's nuts.
Crazy.
They were jet lagged.
Well,
That's a fire.
Is that the players or the coaching, though? You know?
what I see, he draws up the right play, but the motherfucker don't throw the. Excuse my French. The kid don't throw the ball.
Yeah.
Where it needs to be.
Yeah.
That's it. I understand our offensive line absolutely stinks. It's almost like what Chicago's doing to the young kid over there. What's his name? Williams. They got no offensive line.
They got no line, but they've never had a line. They don't freaking invest in a line. They keep going for a quarterback.
That's right.
They're doing the Cleveland shuffle.
In the draft, he got the best offensive line. He started his team. I mean, To be fair, though, he already, it's not like he needs a quarterback, but
Yeah,
This is a quarterback league.
that's why I say, you know what? At the end of the day, yeah, Neighbors was a great pick, but at the same time, you need offensive help, offensive line help. You should have gotten the kid that went to San Diego, to the Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Willie, Chill's asking where the link is.
It's I put it on the chat.
tell him we'll send you next week's.
Yeah, put it on the chat,
Curious
man.
thing, Dalbert. Who else did you have as a quarterback to play this past weekend?
I had Jordan Love on bye.
Okay.
But there's no excuse, bro. Jacksonville's the worst passing defensive team, bro.
No, I agree.
Bro, that was horrible. Just in the end zone, like he had like 2 interceptions in the end.
Right? Two, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny?
Wow.
I have him in my other league, Donald, and I'm like, are you kidding me? 8 points or
I think it was raining, but I don't know.
Still, man.
He played like his old self.
Yeah.
And to think that I dropped Baker to pick his ass up.
Wow.
Thank you.
Look at him laughing over there.
Thank you.
But I don't
So,
know.
like,
Sam
I never really
Darnold, I think he was
I never
overplaying
really
himself.
wanted 2 quarterbacks anyways. I was always going to roll with 1 quarterback. It just so happened that Love got hurt.
Yeah.
That's people, and then,
Yeah.
But that's it, man. After his bye, I feel like he's going to turn on his MVP mode.
Well, look at John. John drops
Nobody else.
Hubbard, and he's been.
Yo, I got Daniels and Allen.
Yeah. I'll take Allen.
Yeah, both.
I'll take Allen.
All right.
Right, John? You dropped Chuba Hubbard
Daniels
like
killed me last week. Daniels didn't do shit in another league.
Yeah, I did drop Chuba Hubbard.
he dropped Chuba Hubbard like week 2. I picked him up because McCaffrey was, done.
Yeah.
And that's been like he's been like the shining
He's
star.
McCaffrey.
Yeah.
And I just picked him up just to make
Chuba
like
Hubbard.
10 points.
Chuba,
If I
you
could
gotta
make 10 points, I was happy.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? You don't see teams do that. They pay the running back right away. Yeah, right away. Good for him.
Nice.
And then he went and had his best game ever
Yeah.
right after the extension.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he proved that he deserved that money.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yo, what do we do with the Cowboys, bro?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
bro, they're done.
They're done.
That bell rang. That turkey's cooked.
That's one fan base that I wasn't a football fan when they were winning championships,
Right.
but it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Like, and they haven't done shit for so long.
Yeah.
They act like they're the Yankees.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit,
They're
you know
gonna
what I
win
mean?
every year.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, wow.
That's why everybody.
Like, I don't get
That's
it.
why
you know?
everybody in the East hates the motherfucker.
Well, why you got to bring the Yankees up though?
Yeah.
You're stuck on 27 still, bro.
Like you said, like the Cowboys do too.
Well, at least we made it to the
So the
World Series. You know.
we didn't get swept.
Yeah, I know. That's the one team that actually hit it more, the Dodgers. They beat my Rays, back in 2020. So I didn't want them to win.
Yeah. So if you go to Rays,
that was a good
if
team.
you go to Rays Yankees game
I actually
here,
was rooting for the Dodgers because I hate the fucking Yankees.
It was such a boring series for me.
it was.
I've been to Dodger Stadium, and I remember having the best time of my life. It was a great experience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dodger Stadium was dope.
Yeah, I lost money on that series. Again, bet with your heart, man.
Yeah. Never. I'm not a bettor anyways. But if I were a bettor or a gambler,
Yeah.
you don't bet with your heart.
Nope. Not at all. You forget that.
Yeah, well, they have.
But you forget that sometimes. You get all emotional and shit.
And the way they were playing and all that,
Yeah. They could have won it.
That's nuts.
But yeah, I don't get the Cowboys thing. I mean, they look supposedly, they're saying that what's his name? My goodness,
Dak?
Primetime.
Oh,
That he's gonna be the next coach. The Cowboys, and he's gonna bring his son. They're gonna tank the season so that way they can get the first pick or one of the first.
That would
picks.
be interesting.
So, yeah, no.
Yeah.
That would make it pretty interesting. I mean, he's been successful.
yeah.
Yeah. Dion. Oh yeah, he's been successful, man. So
Which prime?
that would make the NFL more interesting, definitely. But
I watched the show, the Prime, Coach Prime on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
That season,
oh yeah,
they went undefeated when he was with the HBCU college.
oh yeah,
They went undefeated. That was a pretty good show. It was very interesting.
really.
Yeah. You guys ever watch any of those shows like Hard Knocks, As a matter of fact,
I
Hard
tried.
Knocks in season, right? Hard Knocks in season is going to be the AFC. What's the Pittsburgh? What AFC?
North.
Oh, that's the North?
So the
AFC
AFC
North.
North is going to be featured on the in-season Hard Knocks.
Oh,
And
that's
they're
cool.
going to go behind the scenes on all 4 teams. Cincy, Ravens, Browns,
Oh,
Nice.
and
oh, they do that. I thought it was a preseason thing.
so the last few years they've been doing an in-season Hard Knocks. So Arizona did it a couple years ago. Then they did Indy a couple years ago. Last year was Miami. And this year is the first time that they're doing 4 teams in one season.
I mean, you could leave the Browns out of that. That's
Massages,
That's
bro.
the interesting part.
Well, besides it, right?
So everything that's happening right now throughout the season is gonna come up on there, and it's gonna show them going through it and all behind
The
the
process.
scenes
That's nice.
yeah.
and
That's pretty
all
cool.
that stuff.
Yeah.
All that stuff with Russell Wilson and
Yeah.
and
Fields.
Justin Fields is gonna come up. All this stuff with Cincy and the holdouts and all that stuff is gonna come up.
Yeah, so talk about that, man. What do you think? Does Chase deserve more than JJ?
Man, right now he's the best.
It doesn't matter if he deserves it or not. The way it works, next man up usually caps, the
Yeah, should
previous
be
guy.
rolling, right?
Right.
Yeah. So
Should get a little bit more than JJ, and then
both at the same level, so he should get more.
yeah.
Um,
Who's the other ones that are out there besides them two that deserve the money?
I don't know who's due up for a contract.
CeeDee Lamb already got a contract.
Yeah.
right?
Paid. They've all been getting paid. Everybody's been getting paid.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That the next guys that's at that level is always gonna get more than the
They
previous
both
guy.
deserve it though.
But CD got just a little bit under JJ, didn't he?
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, but they're only as good as their quarterback. That's the one thing with the wide receivers.
Yeah,
To Justin Jefferson,
that's
For Jefferson just showed, he could
I
do it with
agree. Because
anybody.
with Sam Darnold is not that guy.
He was for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
how many different quarterbacks he played with last year?
Nah, just like Tyreek Hill. I mean, he really didn't do anything without Tua. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you see that,
Yo, that-
quite a bit.
Well, and
That team was really
Burrow knows Chase too because Burrow played with him in college. So
Yeah.
they have some chemistry there already. It's not like Justin Jefferson, man. He's just that guy, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the next guy would be Amon-Ra. Will probably be the next guy up.
True that. But you see the type of player that would get that over these other guys that just got paid. You think?
No, I don't know if it's in the Chase, JJ, CeeDee Lamb
Right.
conversation, but
I'm
good.
behind, but I think I agree with you. I don't think
He's good. He's really good.
One thing I love about him, so they were in Hard Knocks also, and then he can name every single receiver that got drafted before him. He
Yeah.
name them in a row. And to what team?
Greatness, man.
And supposedly he went to one of the top schools, right? Wasn't it? Like he's really
USC.
smart. He went to USC. Okay, I thought like they were saying that he was really book smart, and
His father's a bodybuilding champion.
What surprises me is that they've been finding in the draft a lot of gems in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round. You know what I'm saying? Like the guys that are really coming up, they're in that middle round.
You know who's great at doing that? And they showed it in that game the other day? It's the Rams. The Rams, like Puka Nacua in the 5th round.
Right.
Kyron Williams in a late round. One of the defensive players in a late round.
I think wasn't Bucky a 4th or 5th round pick too? Bucky Irving?
Yeah, I'm sure. He was in
He was a 4th or 5th
He
round
was. Talking about Puka Nacua, I think he's gonna be good, man.
He's gonna be really
I
good.
think he's good right now, but I think he's gonna be special.
Yeah.
Do they keep
The way
Cooper?
that he goes about the game.
Do they keep Cooper Cup next year? Or I think they said they were gonna.
I doubt it. They were trying to trade him this year.
Yeah, they claimed that they didn't want to trade him, but I think it was
Yeah.
just
I think after they won that one game, they put the brakes on that.
Right.
But what about that catch from Pickens on Sunday?
What a catch!
Bro,
I think he's coming up too, man.
What a
Pickens.
catch!
Yeah.
He's a beast.
And I mean Russell Wilson, man, he's looking pretty
Yeah.
good the last few games. I thought
Yeah, he's
Justin
looking good.
Fields was the guy, but Russell Wilson is looking good, man.
Yeah.
good pickup, bro.
It's just decision making, man. Like when
Veteran.
on that text that I said, his decision making is much better.
Yeah.
Fields can run
Oh,
the
yeah.
ball, but this guy's decision making is just better.
Yeah.
And he's got the
He's
experience,
a
you know what I mean?
veteran.
So
Yeah, he's a veteran.
I'm telling you, this Sunday is going to be the test
Yeah.
against Baltimore.
It's looking great, man. They're rolling. Pittsburgh is rolling.
I'm not going to talk shit until we beat Baltimore. When we beat Baltimore,
Yeah.
next Wednesday, the conversation is going to be a little bit different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Where's the game at?
In Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
That's gonna be huge.
Man, that's a
That's a big one.
that's
That's
a
a big
dog
one.
rivalry right there, man. Jesus.
That's a big one.
You're not gonna be working in Pittsburgh?
No, man. You know what's crazy? This job that I'm in is supposed to be 3 weeks until next week here in Cleveland. And next week, Pittsburgh comes to Cleveland on Thursday night. And the partner that I have that I'm doing the work with, he's like, man, we'll get you tickets.
Oh, nice.
So I already had tickets to go to the game and everything, but the project kind of got short. And I finished Friday.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I already had tickets and everything, bro. I was so freaking pissed.
I'll take a flight.
Hey, so talking about our league, our fantasy football league, last week, Mo, you said that all you wanted was for me to win out every single game. So this
Yeah.
week I play you.
Said, no, last week.
He said I was talking about next week.
Yeah. It was last week and then the following week over, not this week. I need you to hold, you know what I mean? Pull the reins back. Oh man. But
On paper. One is playing number 2. Junior against the sleepers.
nice.
Yeah.
You and Ben have been really quiet this season.
They haven't been quiet. They haven't been quiet, bro. I don't know what you're watching, bro, but they've been scoring some serious points, bro. Lately.
They haven't said anything.
Oh, they're sleeping. They're
They're shocked.
They're sleeping.
I know. They probably don't even know they're winning.
Yeah.
It's their name, man. It is their name. There is their team name.
Lo único bueno, there's a lot of 4 and 6. Even if I lose this week, there's still a chance.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not but if I win, it puts me obviously in a better spot.
Who am I?
You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm playing Joey. He's in trouble. Holy shit.
All right, so let's do this. let's make some predictions.
All right.
You play Chill D?
On the matchups?
No, I play Eddie.
Oh, you play Eddie. Oh, and then it's Martin and Chill.
So I'll make my first prediction.
Okay.
So let's predict the fantasy games. Going Willie. I got Willie. Who you got, Joey?
No. Well, you got to start with us.
That's the one that I don't know. I clicked on first, and both.
I pick Mo. If only he changes his quarterback.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro?
I agree.
Hey, secret, John. That's a secret, bro.
I told Dalbert the secret when we played in the championship. He would have won.
Ooh, bro, Russell Wilson.
He's
Bro,
not
Russell
playing
Wilson.
Wilson against.
John.
I do. I have to.
I mean, I prefer Russell Wilson, but I still take Willie.
But then again, you got too many Pittsburgh players.
How do you feel about all these guys giving your opponent advice here?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
advice. Just start.
man, why would I pick him off the waiver if I'm not gonna? I'm not Eddie.
So who you picking, Joey?
It's tough, man. I pick Willie, but I agree, man. I think Russell Wilson will be a gunslinger, man. They're gonna go back and forth, and I think Baltimore's defense is porous. You can move.
They're not that good. They're not that good. Yeah. If Wilson can throw 3 touchdowns in this game.
Yeah, he could pick up.
Wilson looking like vintage Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mo was going to wait until 12:55 to put Wilson.
Yeah. Hey, I already made my decision. I was waiting for them to say it, to be like, okay, that's my decision.
It's me.
It's hard to pick against Willie in this matchup, but
Hey, I picked Willie.
Who you got? Chill Martin.
Hey, I picked Willie.
He jinxed you.
Reverse psychology shit.
I don't think Chill is playing this lineup. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Look at those 2 tight ends, bro, and you got 2 running backs on the bench. I don't know about that.
Okay, they were second guessing themselves. No, they're not.
I don't understand.
But it is Dalton Schultz against Dallas, so that's not
Dude, you're
Kincaid
nuts.
against Kansas City. I don't know, man. That could be.
nuts. Dalton Schultz sucks, bro.
Yeah.
Dalton Schultz ain't done shit. Even when Nico Collins might come back.
bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Jacobs, or Robinson.
Yeah,
I would pick one of those two
I don't like
over there.
Tyler
Over
Algier.
there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he probably hasn't set his lineup yet.
He hasn't said it's in lineup.
I don't.
Yeah,
Did
he got
he
tight
play
end.
that last week and win?
I think he's
No,
playing.
so
He's
Tyler
gonna be
Really?
on Detroit. What?
and Jacobs was on a bye. So
Also, he
Yeah.
must have played that
Yeah, yeah.
lineup.
Yeah, he may play that. Dude, I
He
think
won.
Martin can bench 3 players and still win.
Thank you.
yeah.
Coach, tan jodido.
Yeah.
It's unanimous. Martin
He
wins.
got Lamar Jackson.
That's kind of unanimous.
I'm picking Martin just
This game. Sleepers, 7 and 7.
7.
Wow. That's the game of the
Close.
week right there.
7.
Yeah, boy.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got
but
his wide
yeah,
receiver, so
Jiggy.
I'm gonna win by his wide receiver.
Hmm.
Can't bet against myself at this point.
Bro, he got Bowers too. Wow.
I
Chase,
got 7 and 7
Robinson, Jones.
because the projected points is close and he still got a spot to fill.
I know. He's still.
You could put DK Metcalf, you could put Brian Robinson, Tony Pollard,
Cooper Cup.
Oh yeah.
Cooper Kupp.
Yeah,
I got this one. Next game.
I like 7 and 7.
The Battle of the Joes.
The Battle of the Joes.
I guess it depends on which Miami team comes out and plays in this game, because
Sure.
Vegas sucks.
Vegas does suck, so he could rack up some points there if they.
Your running backs are
You'd be surprised. Vegas beat Baltimore, I believe.
right.
And then, but he has some really good matchups. He has Mixon playing against Dallas.
I think Joey gonna take this one. Hill's hurt, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Miami's gonna be more of a running team, short passing team. Like they're gonna throw a lot to the running backs, the tight end. They still got Waddle and Hill, but like I said, Hill is hurt.
If McCaffrey's active, I pick Joey.
McCaffrey's going to be unleashed.
Against Seattle, yes, definitely.
I love Jaden Reed, bro.
That guy is nice, bro.
I sent you a trade. You see that trade I sent you for him?
I did. I was thinking, and then I was like, I can't do it.
You do it for.
So I guess
I was sending him Mike Evans for Reed.
Yeah, I was thinking about Evans. I didn't know how long he was going to be out at the time.
Yeah.
And Reed has been pretty consistent this year. So even
Mike Evans.
Drake London has been on and off. He'll have a really good week, and then he'll have an off.
Yeah.
But
You're playing a
Devontae
tough
Adams has been killing me, bro. I keep starting him because I know he's that guy, but he's not really that guy.
Devontae Adams sucks, bro. I hate everything about the Jets. That's what they get for letting Aaron Rodgers become their general manager and shit.
They tried to do the Brady effect over there, and it didn't work
That's
out.
what they get for firing their head coach. You see how the defense been doing since they fired the head coach?
Yeah,
Garbage.
Yeah.
horrible.
I don't know, man. I'm looking at the next matchup. I still don't understand about Etienne's bullshit.
Who's the next matchup again?
Albert and
I pick Eddie.
I don't understand, bro. What the hell happened to Etienne, man?
Bro, he was
Jacksonville vibe, man.
Jacksonville is dog shit, bro. They're horrible.
Oh.
Bro.
I think Dollar's going to win this one.
Oh, yeah.
If I win this one, Jordan Love. Man, he's playing Chicago, bro. That's a tough defense.
At Chicago too.
I
Divisional
was
too.
say Jordan Love would have to get me like 50 points. But I don't think he's going to do that against Chicago.
You
Even though he...
gotta be careful with George Kittle versus Seattle. That's the guy.
I heard a stat today. George Kittle has got a wide receiver 2 numbers.
Yeah, he's been in clutch situations. He's been clutch.
Now, and Debo's been out, so he had to be like...
Well, now that McCaffrey's back, he's going to take some catches from him. Debo is healthier.
Yeah.
He's going to take catches from him. So Jamar Gibbs didn't look good the last game. He was good.
But they're playing Jacksonville though. Yeah, he can go off. He can freaking go off.
All right.
All right, let's do a few. Let's do the top games. We got about 4 games. NFL.
All right.
We're going to do some predictions. Philly.
Washington.
I take Washington on that.
Why you take Washington?
I'm gonna take Philly.
I think because they had a really good chance to beat Pittsburgh, and they let that game slip away. And so I think that they're coming in there against Philly. Philly's beatable. We did Philly.
Why you take Philly, Mo?
Because the game is
In Philly by 10.
By 10?
Dang.
I don't think Washington is that good.
I think Philly's more of a veteran team.
I think they're gonna show out this week.
Home on a short week, Thursday night.
they got Barkley. Barkley can go off.
They got good offensive weapons, but their defense has been playing suspect, man. Very suspect.
No,
Yeah.
Philly's been playing good lately. Philly?
They've been waking up defensively.
They've been waking up.
Yeah, that's why I pick them at home. The defense is starting to play a little bit better.
And if they pick anything from what Pittsburgh did to Jalen Daniels, it's a copycat league. So If they see anything they can do to stop, if they stop Jalen Daniels, it's over.
In Daniel's defense, he got up to the 1 yard line and they got rushing touchdowns. Then he had another guy that he hit right in the chest in the end zone. So they didn't necessarily stop him, but they stopped him because he didn't have any touchdowns. But
I think
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's defense is much better than Philly's defense, and so
Yeah.
I know Lamar is just an incredible player, but if Daniels takes Washington, wins the division, and gets into the playoffs, of course they get into the playoffs. Does he deserve a chance to get MVP?
rookie
Think about it. Their whole
if he does all that,
MVP. I don't think he's gonna beat Lamar in MVP.
no, he won't
But
be
that-
Lamar MVP.
yeah.
I mean, but I understand why he's asking. He's asking if he should at least have some consideration.
Or like
I think he'll be in the running.
But I think there's a few other players like him that should be considered.
you got Josh Allen is still doing it with nobody. Who Josh Allen
Yeah.
got over there? You got to put him in the conversation. Holmes.
You put him in the oh, absolutely.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, man, but there's still a lot of games left, man. Look at Mayfield. He was considered,
That's another
Yeah.
one.
in the running for MVP.
Baker's up there
Now,
too.
the NFL is so
I think he should be considered
Yeah.
too.
He's leading the league in touchdowns, right?
They've been getting more running touchdowns lately, but still, the offense is still firing, man. Even with our depleted
Yeah.
wide receiver core, and then we just lost Tristan Wirfs, which is huge.
Let's not get off course.
Game 2.
Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
I got Pittsburgh
I got Baltimore in that.
I'm picking Pittsburgh.
because for some reason we have a good system against Lamar. We beat him 3 of the last 4 games.
I know.
He always does shit against us. We have the defense to stop the run. So if we can stop the run and then play that defense that we play against Lamar, it's going to be tough. And we're playing at home.
But remember,
Not
out of those
Baltimore.
losses, he didn't have a running game. He does have a running game now.
Well, he's always got a decent running game.
They had an okay running
Like-
game last year, but
And like you said, Baltimore's defense is not all that great. I
no,
think they're number
No,
24
it's not.
defense in the league
No,
or something like that.
they got to keep up
Yeah.
with Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh's going to
Yep.
pick them. He's going to pick them apart.
Yep.
So
This is where Williams goes nuts, bro.
So I think you got that backwards.
what's that?
Baltimore don't gotta keep up with Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's gonna have to keep up with Baltimore. I understand Pittsburgh has the better defense. Baltimore has the farther way better offense.
By seeing the 1-2 punch in person, bro.
Oh, no, yeah,
and
yeah,
Henry,
yeah,
man.
no,
they're-
No, and then Rashad Bateman is coming up, and they just picked up. Who did they pick up? They picked up Deontay Johnson or Zay
got
Flowers. So I
Flowers.
mean, their offense is pretty tight.
So I think Baltimore's the offense is just crazy. Defense is
It's a divisional game.
it-
Cleveland beat them,
Yeah,
Yep.
I know.
Cincinnati should have beat him.
and Cincinnati should have beat them.
Yo, so check this out. So Baltimore lost to Cleveland and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yep.
Nuts.
Actually, no, they almost lost to the Raiders.
They're gonna win.
They got three losses.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The third loss.
Kansas City, the first game of the
Yeah,
season, by an inch. Black cleats. He probably would have won on the black mark. All right.
All right,
So
next game, Kansas City, Buffalo. And tell me why. Don't just tell me who's.
I got Buffalo on that.
I
got Buffalo on that. I think Josh Allen, dude, man, he's like, they're gonna win by at least 10 points.
I got Buffalo because they
I
can
think that
score
offense
points,
will win.
and a lot of the Kansas City games have been really close.
Yeah.
I think Josh Allen is going to make sure he scores a lot in that game.
yeah, Jack Allen is going to take it on his shoulder.
Yeah.
They play at home.
Yep.
Last championship game, I think it was on their shoulders. Game, and like you said, Kansas City hasn't.
No, I mean,
Great.
They held field goals, right? So
I think that I'm picking Buffalo, but I'm scared because Buffalo has so many injuries on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
So I think one of those things where Kansas squeeze out another one by a non-call.
but like
And I'm just saying it right now.
by a non-call.
I'm taking Kansas City until they lose. That's it.
I agree, D.
Last game, Cincinnati at the Los Angeles Chargers.
That's a tough one.
I'm taking Cincinnati.
Me too.
I'm taking
I
Los
think
Angeles.
because they start slow, they're starting to pick it up. They got some
Yeah.
bad calls. They could have last 2 games, but they didn't. And I believe that Burrow is gonna.
I can't go against Burrow and Chase.
And I think Chase Brown's gonna be huge too.
Yeah, and Chase times 2. Chase square.
Yeah, true.
Definitely the quarterback. The thing is that if Los Angeles defense plays really well, they're gonna hold him
Yeah.
to not that many touchdowns. You get what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
I don't know what Chargers offense is if they're gonna be able to keep up with that, right?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's what I see, and it's crazy because since he got like this three-headed monster, and
Yeah,
that they're all really good.
yeah,
3 tight
yeah.
ends.
And then they look
You
gassed a
never know
little
when
bit
that.
towards the end, like the offense, man. Even the last 2 point play, was like just like, wow, really? That's that? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
I don't know.
so yeah, I think since that one.
Man, that's a tough one.
I just think the Chargers are going to win this one.
I have
Part of it is going west. Cincinnati has to LA
Yeah.
and Harbor. Harbor, he's
Harbaugh
going
is
to be ready. He's going to be
he's
ready
a
for that.
defensive coach.
Yeah, he's going to be ready for that.
He's gonna be ready.
I mean, he's going to call his brother. His brother going to give him some tips.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah,
hey,
man, I think I'm gonna go with the Chargers. It's tough. I'm gonna go with the Chargers, probably just because they're at home.
Yeah.
I think both quarterbacks are great. I think I like Harbaugh better than the other.
Yep.
And I think the Chargers got better defense. I mean, for them to win, they have to play more ball control,
Yeah,
moving the sticks.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
it's not gonna be chunks of yardage.
Joe Burrow.
If they do that, then yeah, they got a good chance of winning. But
Yeah,
man, to stop that offense, I don't know.
that's on Sunday night too. That's gonna be a good one for Sunday night.
Nice.
Oh, that's right. Great way to close the weekend.
You guys, you want a bonus one?
Yeah, that's it.
It's
Yeah,
a bonus.
Bonus one is Atlanta Falcons versus the Denver.
wow, that's like ugly.
I take the Broncos.
Yeah.
I take the Broncos. Their defense is superior. I think Bo Nix is coming onto his own. It's in Denver, high elevation. Atlanta's a team. I think I might make that my 7-pointer this week. I convinced myself just now.
I know that they're leading because we've been screwing up. These games.
Yeah.
But for talent, we have just I don't know. They're not consistent. They're not. Atlanta.
No, and Sean Payton, I mean, he knows.
Me on this
He
game.
knows Atlanta.
Really well.
Yeah, I know.
Just pick up on that running back for Mo.
Yeah. Hopefully something comes up.
Williams?
This week.
Did you draft Williams, Mo?
Yeah, I drafted Williams. Right. Yeah, I think I that game too.
Cleveland just won. Jeez.
Again?
13-0. Yeah.
Damn.
13-0.
What are the Knicks doing?
In the middle somewhere. They're not really playing too good.
Yeah, but it's still early. I mean, they look good. That was a good pickup with Anthony Town.
Yeah.
They're playing well. Hard.
Yeah, they needed a banger, and Towns is not that guy. I mean,
But I like
He's not. I mean, but it's not him. But
That's not
balance. He could go
Right.
in.
I miss DiVincenzo, man. That's the only part I didn't like about the trade. DiVincenzo, man.
DiVincenzo, yeah, he was good too.
Like heart and soul type guy,
Yeah.
coming off the
Yeah.
bench.
Freaking Wayne good.
That
Yeah.
game last night was crazy.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
good. With that tribute, they did a little tribute to Thompson.
Yeah,
That was classic.
They were going back and forth and freaking Curry, bro. He's one of my favorite players of all time, bro.
that's what the Giants done for
He's the best shooter of all time, Curry is.
Barkley, man, when
Yeah.
he came back.
So extra bonus. Who
Oh, yeah.
is Tyson and Jake Paul?
Oh,
Wow.
This
referee.
now
The
here's
referee.
the craziness. Here's craziness of this fight. Okay, it was supposed to be an exhibition fight, but they sanctioned it. Dallas, I think it was Dallas or Texas, sanctioned it as an official, so it's going to go on the record.
Damn.
If Tyson loses the
Oh,
fight,
wow.
it's going to go against his record
yeah.
Wow.
as a loss. So, I mean, they really
Oh,
fight.
he's going to be
I
ready.
gotta go with the young guy.
Everybody's saying that the young guy's been up.
Bro.
But I think
But he's gonna pull a groin, sprain his
yeah, it's
wrist.
going to be some bullshit, bro. I'm telling you what.
He already had to
It's bullshit.
postpone the fight because something happened to him. You know what I'm saying?
Anticipating knockout shit, and it's gonna end because somebody got like you said, I want him to beat this motherfucker really good. I don't want him to win, but I want him to beat the shit out of him.
At least knock him down. That's it.
We got old man strength.
Yeah, Jake is gonna make him gonna run around, get him tired.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Jab. He's not gonna go toe to toe with Tyson.
No, but Tyson's a chaser. He likes to chase. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he'll run around and
Okay.
chase him around the ring. You don't have a problem.
Now, how many rounds is this fight?
It's 8 rounds and it's 2-minute rounds instead of 3. So
It's still 8 rounds.
still 8 rounds.
I'm glad I got an app, so I don't have to pay for that shit.
Right, right,
But I want to watch it.
right.
It's on Netflix, isn't it?
Yes,
Oh, it is on Netflix.
it's on
It's on
Netflix.
Friday.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Is it Friday?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
time?
it's gonna be on Friday.
The undercard is actually really good. There's like I think Nunez is fighting the girl champion, and there's another one. There's another one on the undercard that's really good.
Man, I get home around 10 o'clock at night.
Oh yeah,
That should be.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you still catch it.
yeah. I
Yeah,
think
they
you can still catch it.
Personal note, man, that day is my daughter's birthday. She turns 20, bro. It's crazy.
Wow.
All right.
I'm not realizing it, man. We've been friends for like over, it seems like 30 years, man.
Yeah,
Kid's 21st birthday, right? The 20th.
Yeah. I missed that.
yeah.
That's insane.
And then the bonus, Jim Jones and that Russian guy is on Saturday,
Jim Jones.
or John Jones.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, John Jones.
John
Oh, that's on Saturday.
John Jones is on Saturday with that Russian dude. That's gonna
Versus
be nuts.
Miocic, right? That's gonna be a good fight.
That's gonna be a good fight.
I got bones on that.
Yeah, I can't go against Bones.
No, you can't. You can't.
Just never.
And he talking shit. Too. He talking shit. Like, I like a guy that's confident and talks shit.
Did you know he's from Rochester? John
Oh
Jones?
yeah.
Been great.
All right, fellas.
Another good one.
Yeah,
Yep.
All right, fellas.
And,
Stay tuned.
Good seeing
to
you
the
guys.
people, thanks for tuning in. Everyone, we'll be back next week to see our predictions, to see if they held up.
Yep.
Make sure you subscribe and hit us up with your own bold predictions in week 11.
right.
Talk to you next time.